Afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Giants. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Pence arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Here's Corey Seager. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pence has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting third. The right
so bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Cody Bellinger at the plate now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Betts stands at second with 2 gone. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Puig looking up. Gone!
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Now the 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Hit well on the ground to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs. Now batting, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Yasiel Puig.
Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Lux is under it, one away. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Hunter Pence. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. Still down 3-0. Next for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Batting it, the catcher, Will Smith.
In now, Will Smith, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. The belt for the twin killing.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it 3. Plate, Mike Yastrzemski, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Bellinger is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Stepping up now, Danny Santana. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. Two and 0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Peterson is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Nico.
So coming to the plate, Nico Goodrum, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag. Top of the third set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate, eh?
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Muncy. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. From the stretch. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. For 1-1.
Strike 2. 1-2.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the net.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam.
What a way to pick your teammates up right there. You load the bases with nobody out, you're expecting a couple runs on the board. Back-to-back outs, now you start to panic a little bit. He came through for the team in a huge way right
there. Standing in now, Gavin Lux. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. But the damage done for the Dodgers, and it came on the grand slam.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Buehler, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting in, the catcher.
In now, Adley Rutschman. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Adley Rutschman becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. Brandon Crawford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Giants. Number 35. Brandon Crawford.
And this is up and in, ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
No strike.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. Fouled away. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. swing and a miss, and he's in
No
control.
ball,
0-2.
2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the
Now
first
batting,
2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Justin Turner.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. And he
That's the
lays
ball.
off there, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher to make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at the stop by Bell. Hats off to that one. 1 left for LA, and they hold a 7-0 lead. And now is Yasiel Puig back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this
1 ball,
game.
1 strike.
A 1-1 count to Puig. Hit hard towards center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Next to the Giants. The shortstop, Yomer Sanchez.
To the plate now, Yomer Sanchez.
Ball.
As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for
Wow.
ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. 3-0
No, that
now.
missed. That's a ball.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And the throw in gets away from him. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the left fielder,
At the plate, Hunter Pence flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Nope.
A
Ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Santana backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Hannes Newsom gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
0-1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Stepping in now, Gavin Lux, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
0-for-2 for him to this point. Slow roller down the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit to third. Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The relay, and he's safe.
The batter, the second baseman, Danny Santana.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive him in. Potential for a real big inning here.
In now, Nico Goodrum. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Here's first baseman Brandon Belt. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Adley.
Digging in, Adley Rutschman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Outside. Ball.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hannes Newsom. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. From the stretch.
Nope, ball.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Diego Navarre will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Diego.
Now it's 2-0.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
3 balls, 0 strikes.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball,
tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Here now the 2-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But it stays in the park and caroms off archway number 3. The relay throw. Scrambling back to third. He's in there as a run will score on the play as well. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But a run is in to score away from the play. Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
3-0 now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
3-1 to him now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Nick Vincent gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Puig. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Standing in, Corey Seager is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he popped him up. Pence coming on, but this will land untouched. This is in the air out to right. Yastrzemski is there, 2 down.
Up next to the Dodgers.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Striding into the box, Hunter Pence. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Line towards center field. Bellinger is right there, 1 down. So we're in now for San Francisco. Mike Yastrzemski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping into the box, Danny Santana. Fly out and a single for him so far. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Fastball well outside.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third. And 7th inning ready to roll. And that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Fastball in there for a called strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2, here it is. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Next up is Max Muncy, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Blevins has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a ball below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Got a full count.
Jock Peterson will be next. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. He's set and the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Puig on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Jimmy Nelson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here comes the first pitch.
Jimmy Nelson.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Riding in once again, Brandon Belt. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's only 2 for 10. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, deal with a spot like that. That's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Peterson looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Steve Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23,
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
now batting.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Bye-bye, baby. Tony Watson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Gavin Lux will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Comes set and the 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. A.J. Pollock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I get where he's going right there. Sinker and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
To third. Right to him. 1 there. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Scott Alexander will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Yolmer Sanchez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. One gone here in the Giants half of the eighth, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. First offering on its way.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
On the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2. So digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Evan Longoria will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Two out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2-2 one more time. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the Evan Longoria will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Puig is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one's off the 5th archway. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Mookie Betts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Cody Bellinger will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. As a look, now the pitch. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Nope, ball.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Puig to the track, to the wall. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. At the plate now, Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, you might have to work the opposite field.
Popped him up. Belt is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Niko Goodrum. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the three-bagger.
Getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Wilmer Flores will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Runner at third here, nobody out. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. From the stretch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And the tag gets him, but one run is in to score on the play.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Adley Rutschman, one run in and one gone so far this inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-0 home. High and deep to right center. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Buster Posey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over. 12-7, the final score in this ball game.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.